You're healthy eating, you've cut out takeaways, you're making better choices overall. Maybe you've even swapped out the biscuits for the fruit, but the scales aren't moving. Your body isn't changing and it feels like nothing is working. And if that sounds like you, don't worry. Before you start blaming your genetics or your metabolism, you're just missing a few key pieces. So let's break it down. Number one, healthy doesn't always mean fat loss. Here's the truth. You can eat healthy but still gain weight. You can eat the cleanest diet you want but still be in a calorie surplus. I've had so many clients come to me eating avocados, olive oil, granola, smoothies, nuts, all really nutrient-dense foods, but also high in calories. So they're eating really well, but they're still overeating. This isn't about trying to eat badly. This is just that fat loss requires a calorie deficit. And if you're not in one, well, you won't lose body fat. Number two, it's not as simple as eating less. You need to eat smarter. And this is where protein comes in. When someone signs up for coaching, one of the first things that we have to look at is their calorie intake and their protein intake. And in 90% of cases, protein is just way too low. And here's why that's important. Protein keeps you feeling full. It helps build and retain muscle tissue, and it supports recovery and long-term results. If your meals are mainly carbohydrate and fat, even if they're healthy foods, you're going to feel hungrier, and that is going to make it more difficult to stay on track. One of the biggest game changers is start to build your meals around a protein source, and then add in some volume with fruits or vegetables, and then you can build the rest of the meal around that. Number three, most people massively underestimate their calories and overestimate their effort. It's not your fault. Food labels, portion sizes, and weekends all make choices really difficult. But the reality is, a handful of nuts can be 300 calories plus. A little dash of olive oil can be over 150, and that regular Costa coffee might be 300 to 500. A few drinks on a Friday might be more than your actual dinner. So when you actually zoom out, your average intake across a whole week may be much higher than you think. And we see this all the time within our coaching programs. Number four, the fix is about simplicity, not perfection. You don't need to track every single gram of food forever, but you do need to create some form of awareness. And here's what we help our clients do. Setting a calorie target that fits their real life. Focusing on protein intake at every meal, and using tracking apps as a short-term skill-building exercise and not a way to punish yourself. Learning how to eyeball and build balanced meals is important. And the goal isn't about becoming obsessed, it's about education. Let me give you an example. One of our clients, Lorraine, came to us after 16 years of yo-yo dieting. She tried every single fad going and had never stepped foot in the gym before working with us. Fast forward to now, and she's dropped 4 dress sizes, completely changed her mindset, and built the most consistent habits of her life. And she did not do it through extreme diets, and she did it through gradually making sustainable changes that actually fit in with her life, learning how to eat well, train consistently, and build confidence without obsessing over food. And the best part, she now actually looks forward to going to the gym. She enjoys the process and she feels in control. And that is the real win here. And if you want help putting all of this into action, then good news. Spaces for Build are opening next week. Why did we create Build? Well, with over a decade of helping parents achieve life-changing results and becoming parents ourselves, we realized something important. Most fitness programs aren't designed for parents living real life. They assume that you've got endless time, energy, and motivation. But if you're raising a family, juggling a full work diary, and trying to keep on top of social events and life, you know that that's not easy. Build was created for people like us, people with responsibilities, people who lead, people who want to feel good in their body again, without having to sacrifice their role as a parent, as a partner, or as a professional. We designed Build to give you a clear plan that fits around your real life, real accountability and support, and a community that actually gets what you're going through, and the tools to actually stay consistent long after the time working with us. This isn't about trying to be perfect with everything. It's about building something that truly fits into your life, something that you're proud of, something that actually lasts long term. So if you've spent years trying to do this all on your own, and if you've thought, I just need someone to keep me on track, or if you've achieved results before but just couldn't sustain them, then it's time to stop going round in circles. Let's build a solution that actually fits you, and finally make the changes that last. To apply, click the link in the description, and we'll see you on the inside.